What's up everybody, Zombie Nation here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing a world record. I already know it's already been out since yesterday, and I wanna, if you guys didn't know, I want you to see for yourself. So, I'm gonna do a review on it, and see how I like it, and hope you guys do enjoy this video. This is gonna be 2 parts, so, it'll be this first part, the next part's gonna be the second part. It already has 1 million views, it says, and I have not seen. I've seen part like 3/4 of it, not even a lot. I haven't seen the whole thing, so this is kind of new for me too. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see how we do here. I will mute my mic so you guys can hear it. You don't hear any banging. So let's do this.
Peggy 18.
This day have set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
I want to say about this, some good graphics. If you see the detail in this guy's face, it's pretty damn good. The gameplay's pretty good too. But this is only the campaign right now, so I kind of do like it, kind of. So I'll let you guys watch it.
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot, we must not fail.
Duty first. Perez! Won't be enough for you! Casualties. We executed the mission. Get me the fuck out of here. How many? We had orders. Get to cover!
Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult. No sacrifice too great.
Welcome to the Bloody First. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
Okay. By the sound of that, I think I'd actually like this game. I will buy the pre-ordering so we can do the beta, so we can get some good gameplay here. So when the beta comes out, I'm definitely gonna get it because it's only for the private beta, so you have to pre-order first and get the beta for the code. But I am gonna buy that, even though it's gonna cost me a lot. It will cost me a lot. I can't pay for it right now, so I have to ask my mom for it. So I have to do a lot of work on the house. But I am gonna buy it in the pre-ordering. So when this first comes out, cause it's gonna be coming. The beta, I think the beta's coming around like November. Not the games come out in November. Had to give a month or 2 months in pre-advance. So that would be September, and they'll probably release it on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It's gonna be hard because I'll be in school. I wish it did in the summer. If it did in the summer, it'd be awesome. But it'd be too early because I would get off of Infinite Warfare and they'd be losing their people, even though they had no people playing. But sorry about not. I'm uploading for the past couple of days because I had an not ear infection. My it was water trapped behind my ear, and I could not do a video. My ear hurted so bad. I went home like twice. I went to school half the day, and I went home around the same time. Went to the doctors, got everything good, and we're doing good. We're gonna start grinding on this, and let's get right into it. Okay, let's go.
You just saw the world premiere of the reveal trailer for Call of Duty World War II, and we're just getting started. We're streaming to you live from the middle of London, but today is all about you, our fans all over the world. This game is the game that you've been waiting to see, and believe me when I say it's the game that we've been waiting to show you. Call of Duty has the most passionate fans anywhere, and throughout this live stream, we're going to be answering the questions that you've sent to us from all over the world over the last few days. When we greenlit this game 3 years ago now, we knew it was time for us to go back to our roots, back to the gritty, authentic, visceral military experience that Call of Duty was built on. This game delivers all that, and it also strives to capture the intense bonds of brotherhood that came from common everyday people who rose above the most epic and horrible conflict in human history. And with Sledgehammer Games at the helm, we knew we had the right team to deliver the cinematic scale and the relentless attention to detail that this conflict deserves and demands. Their passion and
I want to stop right here. I already watched the trailer for it. I just want you guys to watch it, and I'll get a good view from you guys. I looked at the comments. I haven't played the very first game, the first ever game I actually played was Call of Duty World at War. I only played the campaign because I didn't know they had a multiplayer. Even if they did have I don't even know if they had a multiplayer. I was saying I was around. I'm saying like 8, I think. 8 or 9. I started playing World at War, I think, and I don't know, around there. But I want to say that the comments were bad. They had their good comments and their bad comments. You got your haters, you got your people that want to support COD. The haters were mostly Battlefield 1 people. Battlefield people, I'm just saying, if you guys are Battlefield, like, from my channel, or any, I don't care, any other channel that, like, watches COD, or even watch the trailer for this, I am kind of pissed, but if you guys don't like it, please just click off. Don't even put that hate comment on that, bro. It's basically saying that, I don't know, because I don't know who started the first actual World Wars. I know the first Battlefield was like 19 something, I forgot, 1932, something like that. And I think the first COD was, I don't know what it was, but I know that it was pretty old. And then I think next came out Call of Duty 2, and then it was World War. I think, I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It was leaving a comment. I was wrong, and I'm pretty sure that COD made the World Wars first, even though Battlefield came out first. Like EA Games came out with their first game first in 2001, and it came out in 2002. I'm gonna say that if you guys don't want to get this Battlefield, if you guys like Battlefield and you guys support Battlefield all the way, I support you. It's a real good game. But when it comes to COD, yeah, they had their bad games, okay? Everybody has their bad games. Everybody screws up. They don't listen to their community. Yeah, they don't listen to their community, okay? Look at Battlefield's history. So you tell me out of one game that every person liked it. I want you guys to think about that. You tell me every person on Battlefield supported Battlefield's every game. Everybody's gonna have their haters out there, but if you guys don't like COD, just get off and play some Battlefield, okay? But I just want to leave it out there. I want you guys to think about that, and just leave a comment, and I'll reply back. Okay, let's get back into it.
creativity has been inspiring to me from day one. Call of Duty World War II does more than just go back to boots on the ground. It also delivers a gripping, immersive story and a darker, reverent tone, which captures both the epic scale and the human struggle of this incredible conflict. Like so many people all over the world, many of us, myself included, have a personal connection to this conflict through family members who fought in this war. This story belongs to the entire world. This game truly recaptures that first Call of Duty value that no one fights alone. Call of Duty World War II also features a multiplayer game that brings back the intense, visceral, boots-on-the-ground gameplay our fans love, along with some great new innovations that push the game forward. And if you can't wait until November to play it, well, good news, you don't have to. I'm excited to announce right here, right now, that later this year, we'll be hosting a private multiplayer beta. This is just the beginning of a journey that we'll be taking with you all year. You're going to be hearing more from us more often with more information than ever as we reveal all the details we've got in store for you with Call of Duty World War II. And that starts right now. We've got a great lineup here today, ready to answer the questions that you've sent to us. In a few minutes, I'll be bringing up Michael and Glenn from the studio, as well as a few members of our cast. As you'll see, the team at Sledgehammer has poured their heart and soul into this game. No battle was too big, no detail was too small. From the painstaking historical research, to visiting each and every one of the game's real-life locations, to sweating the audio and visual details that get the era just right. The goal was to create the most immersive World War II universe ever. We wanted our long...
I want you guys to think about something. I'm sorry I keep stopping. I know you guys want to watch it, but I have some details on this. Let's think about, okay? Not Activision, but Sledgehammer. They made Ghost. They were supposedly, I don't know if it's a rumor, but they were supposedly to make Ghost 2. I know Ghost was people say it was the worst game ever before Infinite Warfare. And I want to say, let's think about this. That was the last boots on the ground since we had then we had Advanced Warfare, then BO3, then Infinite Warfare. 3 games we had to wait for until we got boots on the ground again. Think about it. That was the last boots on the ground. Yeah, I can say it was a bad game. I can say that, even though I did like it, in my opinion, I liked Ghost. I liked their campaign. I liked some of the game modes. The only thing I usually played on there was Infection. I would play TDs, some here, some there, but not as often I do on BO3. But I want to say that I think you already know it's going to be Treyarch then. To me, it's going to be Treyarch, Sledgehammer, then Infinity Ward. Yeah, Infinity Ward did make the Modern Warfares. Yeah, I can give him that. But, I'm just saying, but since then, kind of bad, okay? But I just want to leave it out there. I'm trying to get everything off my chest. So, you can understand the haters out there that, if haters do come on a video, I want to tell them that, because to me, that's bullshit. But I'll let you guys, listen out. I will stop around 30 minutes, and then I'll do part 2.
Standing fans to experience World War II like never before, and to introduce this historic conflict to a whole new generation of players along the way. So let's get right to it. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at the creative process at the studio, and a deeper look at what's coming in store with Call of Duty World War II.
The Second World War goes beyond all boundaries in every category. We see more nations involved in a single conflict. We see casualties higher than ever before. Just a generation before, at the end of the First World War, the Great War, they didn't call it World War I because they expected that nothing like this would ever happen again. And a generation later, something happens that's even bigger and even worse in so many ways.
We have the honor of making this year's Call of Duty called World War II.
Our chance to tell the epic, gritty, visceral story of the world's greatest conflict.
There is a genuine interest in producing a product that is historically authentic.
Every part of this game has been researched and nuanced and studied and scanned and photographed. We really tried to get the respect and the details right of the game.
This is about ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
The brotherhood, the camaraderie, the guy next to me. That became the theme for our game.
On a personal level, honoring the story was crucial for us, and it was something we really committed to.
Our story weaves in and out of real historical events. We've gone to great pains to create those authentic battles. One of the biggest things we wanted to get across was a sense of camaraderie.
The people you serve side by side with, you develop bonds with those people.
Hopefully players will walk away from this story feeling like they really know these guys.
Welcome to the Bloody First.
And they care about them.
Art influences the game in a huge way. The lighting and the tonality and the colors. We want to be able to have the player feel something.
By creating a very believable environment, it allows the player to slip into this world.
The vision for the art direction we call dark and beautiful. It was emotionally dark, visually beautiful. More than just being cool and pretty, it's about trying to get people to have a deeper emotional reaction to the game.
Our modeling department is amazing. The weapons, vehicles, the tanks, even the cars you might see on a city street. The level of detail is just phenomenal.
It's a huge endeavor, but we have to stay true to the source material. We have to research and watch a lot of film, a lot of archive footage to see how combatants in World War II would behave. Sometimes the hardest things are the biggest payoffs. The combination of the model, the animation, and the audio creates that punchiness to the weapon.
We record everything. Every location we record in for the game. The ambiences, the music, the dialogue, everything has to be created from scratch. We had a real opportunity here to do a level of authenticity and reality, true to the war, true to the soldiers who fought in that war. We had this great opportunity with Marty Morgan, our military advisor. We spent a lot of time on a gun range with all of the authentic World War II weaponry.
It's critical to understand the absolute violence of the Second World War. It's critical to understand how weapons and firepower function.
This is a story that's bigger than all of us. This is a whole new generation who might not have a lot of experience with this time period. I think this is a great opportunity to have them experience that and feel that.
We've made something pretty incredible, and I'm very proud of it.
It's perhaps the greatest compliment I've been paid in my career to work on this project.
This is the most powerful game I've ever worked on. It's very personal, it's very humbling.
You know, I've been making games for over 26 years. And I'll tell you, it's the best game we ever made.
And that is how you do a global reveal, because that's what it was, the global reveal of the new Call of Duty game, going back to World War II. I'm OJ Borgi at the BFI.
Alright, guys. That was, to me, pure gameplay, awesome graphics, bro. I'll keep saying it was awesome graphics, keep pausing it and all that stuff, but if you pay attention to that, you could feel something, not like, you could feel people from, they actually, if you guys do live in the United States, you could actually, or around the world, and people fought for your country to be, us, for me, it's going to be free. But if you thought about it, these people fought in the World War II, and they did this, and they, like they said, I do believe them, that they actually stayed to the pure content, not get off track and do something else they wanted to. They automatically looked up sources, researched, went to places, went here, went there, that way, okay? I want to say that is pure company wise as what they're doing. That's pure gameplay. It's not gonna be the real people, you already know that, but it could be like real names from the World War II, but you know, if you guys know where I'm coming from. I just want to say that before we get more into the video, but let's keep on going.
In London, the IMAX screen, the biggest screen in the United Kingdom, which seems a fitting place to have a game of such cinematic scope. Now, watching that trailer for the first time, like you, I was so hyped watching it, and I would be hyped if it was any Call of Duty game, but the fact that Call of Duty is going back to its roots, I mean, I just I need to just calm down just slightly because I am overhyped right now. But between the trailer and the video that we just saw, I am dying to know more about this game. As I'm sure you are. That's why you've tuned into this live stream. So who do we talk to? Well, we talk to the people who made the game. That is Glenn and Michael from Sledgehammer Games. We're here right now. How excited are you guys right now?
Dude, after 2.5 years of sitting quiet, this is an incredible moment, so thanks.
It is just an exciting moment. Now, my heart's still racing. I hope the audience picks up on that.
Thank you.
It was a great trailer. My heart's still racing from it. It was gritty. We talked about the art direction in that documentary, which was dark and emotional. Do you know, it felt like what I would guess it would be like to be in World War II. Can you tell us a bit more, then, about the detail and the research that went into making this new Call of Duty?
Yeah, you know, getting World War II right is incredibly important to us. Many of us have family members that have been touched by the war, and paying attention to every detail is our way of honoring them. We spent 2.5 years researching, studying, taking thousands of photos, watching documentaries, and meeting with World War II veterans. We visited museums, driven vehicles, fired weapons, and used photogrammetry techniques to capture even the tiniest details.
Yeah, that's right. Look, we've gone to great lengths to follow in the footsteps of the soldiers of World War II. You know, in addition to Normandy, we literally traveled the routes of the 1st Infantry Division and other Allied units, from the English Channel to the hedgerows of northern France, through Luxembourg and Belgium and past the old city of Aachen, frankly, all the way to the Rhine. And it was great. We dug deep into the historical battle locations where many of the soldiers fought and sacrificed.
You talk about history, you talk about the accuracy. Am I right in thinking you had a historian working on this? In fact, we saw him, didn't we? In that mini-doc.
Yeah, we certainly did. Marty Morgan, amazing. He's renowned World War II historian and author. He's been a huge part of the team. He's worked with us for the last 2 years, and he's frankly devoted his life to capturing the stories of soldiers on the front line. And so with him as a cornerstone of our research, and a tremendous sort of asset to the team, he's really helped us capture the essence of war for fans.
Now, we only learned about this a couple of days ago. You'll have been sitting on this, I think Glenn said, for 2.5 years. Since the reveal, how are you feeling right now? What have those days been like?
Oh, my goodness. It has been really amazing. Unbelievable, frankly. And, yeah, the reaction's been really positive and warming, and really to all the hardworking developers at Sledgehammer Games back home and to everybody at Activision, it's really been great. And for Glenn and I, it's really humbling to have, you know, the opportunity to tell this incredible story of heroism, to honor the men and women who've sacrificed to bring around victory, and what really is history's greatest conflict.
And you know, the team back in Foster City is watching the stream right now, and a shout out to all of you, and thanks for your hard work.
Because I'm guessing it has been 2.5 years of hard work. Yeah. Really hard work. Now, we've got tons to discuss, more questions that are coming in from you. You can get in touch with us on our social channels. And if they say that no man fights alone, no man presents alone either, because alongside me is a YouTuber. I call him the Crown Prince of Zombies. That is Mr. Dalek JD, who I know is super hyped right now.
That is correct, OJ, and I mean, that introduction was beautiful, and I'm just so happy to be here, and he's exactly right. Since Friday, we've been taking in your questions about the game via Twitter, and the response has just been phenomenal, and there is still time to get your questions in if you haven't already. All you'll need to do is make sure that you tweet at Call of Duty, making sure you use that hashtag COD World War II. Now, we already have some tweets to kick off the show. We have at Cal's Tweetings, who says, "I'm so excited. I can't believe it. COD is going back to its roots."
See, there you go. That's what a lot of tweets are saying, that Call of Duty going back to its roots. But this is all about gameplay as well. How does it, going back to its root, translate to gameplay?
Yeah, Call of Duty World War II returns to that grounded, fast action gameplay that the franchise was built on. And for us, the core Call of Duty experience, like the conflict of World War II, really puts an emphasis now on rewarding gun skill and strategy. And with an all-new boots-on-the-ground experience that immerses players in the intense combat of World War II like never before, we're bringing some great new innovations too, you know, things that were designed to elevate the player experience, things we want to touch about, but we're going to save for a little bit later in the show.
We are indeed saving it for a little bit later on. Make sure you stay tuned to this live stream. There's lots of things coming up. But Dalek, how do you feel about that?
I'm extremely excited by the fact that it's been nearly 10 years since Call of Duty has been in the World War II era. And I mean, that in itself is just extremely exciting. And judging by you guys over on Twitter, it seems I'm not the only one. Loads of fans are expressing their excitement around the fact of us being able to experience World War II era weaponry. Fans like Games412412 who tweets in saying, what kind of weapons will we be seeing in Call of Duty World War II?
Well, the team worked to bring a wide variety of weapons, you know, from both the Allied and Axis forces to life. And for us, authenticity was key. So from the iconic ping of the empty M1 Garand to the power of the first assault rifle, the STG-44, these guns have a real weight to them that is really visceral.
If you guys, I do not know this gun really. I can say I know some of my guns, but I don't know like the past like way back ago guns. I know like, yeah, the Glock and that stuff from the like earlier days, but now, but this looks, it's gonna be a sniper rifle. I already know it. It's gonna be a sniper rifle because just the shape and the body of it, and it's just to me, even though this is a U.S. rifle, I'm talking about, but by looking at it, it's gonna be a sniper. So I think, to me, if we had classes, if we did have classes, I'm just saying, if we did, I think that right there would be the first sniper. Right? If it's a third, it has to be a first or second sniper because they won't show the like awesome like OP guns and the like right in the trailer and all stuff and revealing everything. But I think right there it's gonna be a first, second sniper. I think the sniper should be good. I hope it's good. The one thing I want this to happen. The one thing I'm complaining about COD for once, but the one thing I don't want is take a whole clip to kill someone. I don't know how much it's gonna be in the clip, but I don't want a hit marker from a sniper. That's some bullshit. I don't want that freaking crap. I'm not trying to hate on it. Hope I don't get any hating on this video, but I'm gonna say I just don't want any hit markers on a sniper. I can understand. I can understand it takes a whole clip to kill someone with like an SMG and all stuff like that kind of crap. But from a freaking sniper, it should not be a one hit one kill. But if it is, I'll be okay. But at least they just put in like a revive system, like they had in BO1, but no one used it. But at least put that, but it's like automatically into the person. So it's basically if you get hit by a sniper from the like the toe or something like that, it has to you go down, okay? But if it's like from basically the knees up, it should be a one shot, one kill. All right, let's get back right into it, okay?
And it really, for me, brings me back to my fondest memories of playing Call of Duty with the fidelity now and the brilliance of what's only possible in the latest generation of gaming hardware. No automatic weapons symbolize the brutality of World War II more than the belt-fed MG42, which you'll see. Terrifyingly powerful weapon. There's the bolt action rifles of World War II and the singular damage that they could inflict in combat, like the M1903.
Like I said, it could be a powerful gun. I'm saying that, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the powerful SMG. I don't know. I'm not like. I think it shouldn't be the powerful gun because they shouldn't be like. Not, to me, it's not gonna show the best. Like I said, not gonna show the best gun they have on the freaking thing. So everybody's gonna use it. What do you think? Yeah, it could be OP gun. They're just saying that so people can use it, but if I'm wrong, it could be okay. All right, let's do this again. Sorry for like stopping it, but
and
okay.
Equipped with scopes or iron sights, these weapons were frankly pretty precise. And of course, Glenn here with his .45 caliber grease gun, running around in spray and pray mode, you know.
Let's not start.
That just scratches the surface, frankly.
The king of spray and pray, eh? So, Glenn, what did you enjoy most then about making a World War II game with the current hardware?
Yeah, good question. You know, I really love the detail we can bring to the game nowadays. The way the soldiers walked and talked, the music of the era, the different locations we researched as the big set pieces for iconic battles. In Normandy specifically, it's the emotions created by combining elements like the sound of the .50 caliber rounds hitting the front of the boat, the vehicles crashing into the shore, and taking cover behind the hedgehogs. In each case, we're targeting the most realistic gaming experience possible.
And that's what it's about, isn't it? That realistic experience, that visceral sound that goes on as well. Dalek, what else is the community wanting to know?
Well, Borg, we have a tweet in from It's Enigma for the Win, who wants to know what locations are we going to be fighting in?
Well, the game takes place entirely in the European theater, primarily between 1944 and 1945. And as you saw in the reveal trailer, players will storm the beaches of Normandy on D-Day, fight through the Hurtgen Forest, engage in urban combat through France and Belgium, and ultimately push towards Germany.
Yeah, that's right. And we want to showcase how ordinary men and women.
One thing I want to know is this going to be just a, because Sledgehammer's in Europe, you know, if you guys don't know that, it's in Europe. Treyarch and I think Sledgehammer's in the United States. If you think about it, what they're going to be using, are they going to be using their allies? Or our allies, American allies, if you guys don't know. Are they going to use the Europe's allies, like, or are they going to like, switch between like countries, like one mission's like America and another mission's like Europe? I just want to know if like, if I wish I was at the live stream, I was in school, I couldn't watch it, and I was running out of data, so I couldn't use it. So I wish I was at the thing. At the live stream, I can ask them, tweet them and saying if I could ask, are you guys going to be like, for missions, are you going to do like one country and another country and another country like that, or are you just going to like specific on one country or two countries? That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's a good question. I don't know. Okay, let's get back in.
Men came together to accomplish the extraordinary. And while the story follows the 1st Infantry Division, we also fold in a story of diverse and global cast of characters like Major Crowley from the SOE. Now he's a UK intel officer who earns recognition for his heroism earlier in the war. He helps plan the Normandy landings and then coordinates with the French resistance activities.
Yeah, and while fighting through the German lines in France, players will be introduced to other great characters such as Rousseau, the powerful female leader of the French resistance who forms a close bond with all our cast members, cast of characters, as the story progresses. Throughout much of the campaign, though, you're going to play as Private Red Daniels, a young recruit who is seeing some of his first real action in the invasion of Normandy. He's joined by his best friend, Zussman, a Jewish-American private. You'll follow our squad across the European theater, and we're excited to say that a part of the cast is here today to talk more about the incredible journey.
They are indeed.
From right there, I think that it's not gonna be on America. It's gonna be more on the European side. That they said the characters are gonna be as a recruit from, I think, from French or French or London. Who cares? But if you heard that, it's gonna be mostly, to me, it's gonna be mostly in Europe. It's gonna, like, most of the campaign's gonna be in Europe. I can see that most of the campaign's gonna be in Europe. And it's gonna be based on the characters of France and all that stuff, like hitting heads. That's what I'm thinking right now, but I'm not certain. But I think right now, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna end the video right there. And I hope you guys did enjoy this. A part 2 will be coming out soon. I might do it after this video. Upload this video right now, then wait until later tonight and upload the next video. So I hope you guys, please leave a like if you guys did like this video, and give me support if you guys did want to see the next part, because I don't know if you guys saw the next part. But okay guys, just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're at 29, even though I said we're at 30. To me, I'm at 29, so I already saw 30 yesterday and the day before that. So I'm gonna say we have 30, but I'm gonna do I already figured out that I'm gonna do my challenge next week. So look forward for that, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.